Hi everybody, and welcome back to another video from Row and Tab. My name is Chris, and today we are looking at trying to build some storage for my APT-E, because any of you who have one will know that taking them apart or even putting them together is a bit of a pain. Now, there is a company in Germany who makes like preformed acrylic enclosures before Brexit. They're about 150 quid plus delivery. I think they're going to be even more than that now if you've got to take the duty and all the other elements for it. So I decided I'd try to build myself my own. Now, I've got some acrylic cut to length, and I'm hoping my measurements are correct. The idea behind this is I've got a black for the bottom, a black for the back side. I've got two clear ones, so top and front, so that when it's on the wall you can see the train. I've got very little knowledge on putting this together. I have gone off and purchased some specialised glue. From what I understand with this stuff, it's pretty hazardous. You need to use it in a ventilated area or have a mask on and gloves. It comes with a syringe and it effectively bonds the acrylic by melting it into place. So a couple of things I need to really do is work out how to make these square and unpack them and have a look. And I also need a way of stopping the locomotive falling out when it's inside. My plan to try to make these square is by using a set of clamps. I'm pushing the lower level against this piece of wood or timber just here. Then I'm putting in the backing, and that's being squeezed at both ends as well to try to keep that as straight as possible. I can also use a couple of other clamps a bit further down to clamp, which I've got some bigger ones. So I'm hoping with enough clamps along this piece of wood, I should be able to get a nice straight edge. Before I do that, the only thing I need to do is drill a couple of holes on both of the larger flat sections, a couple of holes just so that I can put something through the ends to secure the loco so it doesn't fall out if I accidentally tip it whilst removing it from the wall. So I've clamped these together with some wood so I can drill straight through. Hopefully it's not going to split, because this could be an expensive mistake. Right, so that's gone nicely down, and you can see by the bit what goes on. So let's swap ends and do the other. The holes have come out really nice and clean, which is great. Now, I don't want to remove the entire plastic cover because I'm going to be setting some wood on top. So I have to try to peel back some of this and see how it goes. I've peeled that back. I've just trying to blow the debris away that I can. And then I'm going to put my mask on and try gluing up the first bit of this. Fingers crossed. Apologies for the sound, but I am wearing my mask still. So I have done the first side. I've glued up and I've clamped as much as I can along here. I'm hoping that this is going to give it a nice strong bond. Apparently you need to leave it quite a few hours, 24 hours, 48, for that to actually look okay. I'm not going to lie, gluing this was not as easy as I had hoped. The black piece of perspex you can see just here didn't quite glue down at the ends as I had hoped, even though I jerry-rigged everything. I thought it would be okay. I've glued the front on. That didn't turn out to be perfectly square, but once it was glued, there was really no way back. And I've now just finally put the final piece of perspex on top. and I've had to run a small amount of that special acrylic glue along the lower edge just here. I'm clamping it using plenty of clamps and a piece of wood to try to force the top down to make sure that the pieces of acrylic are pushed down to the glue, and hopefully now I've got to leave that for the next 48 hours and it should glue nice and square. A little difficult to see, but I have glued some track in. I've just used some Gorilla Contact Adhesive Clear apparently, and I'm hoping that that will glue it down nicely. It did grab quite nicely actually on that acrylic, so let's hope it works. But you may just see down here the aftermath of that special acrylic glue that I've got. It kind of creates this kind of little spiderwebby stuff. Now from the height and angle, I'm kind of hoping you won't see that when it's on display. The two clear pieces of acrylic still have their protective coating on the outside, so that's why you can see the blue and kind of mottled effect all the way along. Another day has passed. It's time to see if all this clamping has been successful. Let's just pull off the plastic protective cover. So here it is with all of the plastic removed. You can see at the bottom, just where the black perspex is, you can see some of the white glue that has unfortunately either overspilled or didn't fully set the first time, so we've got to do it again. But I've already laid some track in there using some Gorilla Glue, and I think that'd be all right. Now this is either going to be a spectacularly good success, or it's going to end in tears, particularly here where there's nothing supporting that piece of track. But it goes into the case, and hopefully I should be able to just drive my APT all the way down and eventually all the way to the end, where I've J-rigged a couple of crocodile clips off and over to the track. So it's coming round. Gonna rest my hand here just in case. That looks really close to the top of that. Out of the danger zone. There we go. There it is, all in its perspex storage case. It'd be really nice if it could be lit when it is on the wall. So it's in place. I'm just going to disconnect it now from the track, like so. And I hope I can now put that up here. Luckily, I can just about get that. Maybe I'll put another bracket in the centre there, just to support that. But that is how it would look. So I may just do for the time being. Bring it back down. Pop the B&Q, get another bracket, and then I think we'll be a-okay. So I've popped really quickly to B&Q, budgeting quit as my wife calls it, and I've just picked up a couple of extra brackets to support it. As you see, hopefully it won't sag. Time to try adding this back up. Should be nice and long. Just realised I left the plastic protector on the bottom of that, but never mind. Looks good. Bubbles in the spot. I'm happy with that. Apart from those little bits of debris there, but it's just my inability of using glue. If you have enjoyed, don't forget to hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button now and hit the notification bell to be told of future videos. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.